Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Demella Universe. We are Velastri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is your May 2023 reading for the month of May. Let us see what's coming through for May. We trust you're all well, beautiful beings. And of course, everybody celebrating their solar return in the month of May. Have a beautiful day of blessings and celebration. And for everyone, have a beautiful May. Let us see. Frustration. Okay. A healing to the frequency frustration. Okay. The month of May brings a healing of fluidity, to bring flow and fluidity back in your life. Where things have been resistance, square peg in a round hole, things being resistant, you feeling like you're bashing your head up against the wall, rolling your wheels, spinning your wheels, doing everything and just things not working out. Perhaps you've been trying to find a partner or romantic relationship, but no matter who you are trying to co-create with, just not aligning, just not really, things not hitting it off. Maybe it's trying to find a new work, trying to find a new career, trying to do this, trying to do that, whatever you've just been trying to do. Resistance, resistance, hurdle, hurdle, wall, wall, struggle, 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 struggle. And that is because you are in the space of transformation, of transitioning, of aligning. You are in the space of becoming. You can imagine you were in this chrysalis. You weren't really the butterfly yet, and yet you were ready to create. So imagine opening a cocoon early and expecting that being half caterpillar, half butterfly to function and to align to things. It doesn't work. It's in between. It's messy. And now Source is saying there's a healing where you are finally really tuning in to the frequency of Source, the frequency of Source you are. And we do feel it with the Mercury retrograde energies coming through. We just did a reading and we are having this divine Source matrix coming through where all the energies, you are being shifted to your Source energy, to your Source frequency. And you're aligning to the flow of that grid within the Taurus season, which is second house of your resources, your stability, your foundation, your security, that earth energy, and also Venus being the Venus governing Taurus, relationships, the foundation of relationships. So you're being shifted to this frequency where you're now becoming the embodiment of Source, so no longer half and half, but now fully the butterfly frequency, thus healing this energy where now you are finding that you are more at ease with intuitive flow. Here in the frustration, when you were working, you were still using your mind to try to figure things out. You were receiving this new frequency, this new knowledge, this new energy, and still trying to make sense of it, trying to make it fit into your reality, trying to make it fit within this past relationships, within current relationships. You were just still trying to, you were trying, that's the word, you were trying. And now that trying frequency is really being dissolved as you are now really aligning to the frequency of Source you are. And you are really committing more than ever before to this frequency, no longer fighting it, no longer interested in energies that aren't aligned with it. You're no longer people pleasing, no longer spending your time in energies that aren't working out for you. You are really discerning where you would like to spend your frequency. You are really aligning with the Source frequency of you. Thus, you are more intuitively flowing, intuitively guided, intuitively creating, intuitively choosing your situations. Thus, you are now a square peg in a square hole where things are now aligning. You're finally meeting co-creative components within the physical realm, which are in harmony to your source code. And it's not that you are judging experiences, judging places. You're not mean when you are saying no. It is not out of malicious intent. You are simply discerning. It's time for me to move on to other people, to other experiences, to other situations. It's time for me to let go of what no longer resonates with me and to align with what does. It's no longer this you trying to fight for it, you trying to make it work, you trying to manipulate it and, sticking in there hoping that they will shift or you will shift. It's more you saying, actually, I understand that I've completed the soul cycle. That full moon, this full moon on the 5th of May, I think I might have said the 5th of April, the full moon in the Mercury retrograde reading, I meant the 5th of May, for those of you rewatching. So the full moon in Scorpio on the 5th of May, Scorpio's transformation, rebirth, full moon completing of cycles, really completing the cycle of the old and now honoring your full transformation process and honoring that vibration, understanding you've completed the lessons, you've completed the cycle. There's nothing more you can learn from those energies. There's nothing more you can learn from those relationships. There's nothing more you can learn from those conversations except the same old thing. So now you're moving on to relationships, conversations, co-creations, and frequencies that will now teach you new things, which will now honor your frequency, which are now in harmony, in alignment to where you are on your soul journey. Let's pull some tarot. So those of you who are cross-watching and you've watched the Mercury retrograde, we do apologize. We did mean the 5th of April for the full moon in Scorpio, not the 5th. I mean, the 5th of May. Goodness. We mean the 5th of May. For some reason, we're still in April. We mean the 5th of May for the full moon in Scorpio, not the 5th of April. Okay, there we go. Finally, some joy. Joy coming through in the month of May because things are finally working out, synchronous activities, opportunities opening up out of nowhere, and sources saying really release the how, release focusing on something, trying to make it work, trying to, stop, release the trying and just accept that everything is going to work out as it's meant to, accept that the abundance will come in, accept that the communication will come in, accept that the support will come in, just accept, have a deep acceptance that that which is yours will come in, that which is source will come in, and that allows a free fluidity, and you'll have these beautiful joyous experiences that celebrate the source you are, that are in alignment with the source you are, and it's joyous. It allows happiness. It allows happy co-creations here, individuals who are in alignment with you, and your cup is filled. Your cup is filled when you're with them. Their cup is filled when they're with you. The situation fills your cup with your heart with happiness and fills their heart with happiness. And look, it is really honoring the rebirth of the physical, a complete rebirth of the physical with the 5 of coins here. Again, you see, this is you, the square peg, and this is the old realm, the realm of the butterflies, the square peg. This is the realm of the caterpillar, and you're still trying to make it work. And now finally, the 5 of coins, a rebirth of the physical, and the physical now becomes a square hole. You finally are going to have a fluidity, but it requires you releasing the old. It requires you allowing yourself to be guided to your frequency, not to try and make things work, not to try and make connections work, not to try and make situations work, but for you to understand, okay, this is not in alignment with me. I release and I allow what is to come in. And May is saying we are bringing you such powerful, beautiful experiences to align with you. You simply have to release trying to make that which isn't you work. It is not a judgment if you need to release people. It is not a judgment if you need to release situations. Yes, you are a powerful being and you want to allow everyone love, everyone to be happy. You want everybody to join you on this ascension process. And that is a very noble belief and a noble vision. However, understand everybody's ascending at their own pace. You can't force them. Just as you do not like being controlled when people tell you to live in the conditioning and the programming, don't control them by trying to awaken them when they're quite happy in their frequencies of unawakened energy. Leave everybody to where they are and simply focus on where you be, to allow the physical to be where you be, where you are. It's time that you honor your frequency and leave everyone alone, whether they be people who are strangers, whether they are loved ones, whether they're people you know for 5 minutes, whether it's people you've known for your whole lifetime. Let all go in order for you to honor where you are, so that you can start connecting with the soul frequencies you are now to create with, which are now in alignment with where you are now to learn. You have evolved, you've graduated. You're going to a new frequency of learning, and that frequency of learning has different people, new spirit guides, new situations, new physical situations, new physical experiences, new ways of you expressing yourself, new things. And it's time for you to understand, okay, it's time for me to leave this experience and honor where I be now. Imagine you're relocating from one city to another, from one country to another. You can't expect the new city to be exactly as the old city. You can't expect the new country to be exactly as the old country. You need to release the ways you were in the old city, in the old country, on the old continent, in order to embrace the new around you. And when you do that, you learn new things about you. You start being different. And when you go visit back home, oh, you've got a new accent. Oh, you're doing this now. Oh, you've changed. Of course you've changed, because you're now aligning with the new frequency of where you are. And Source is asking you now to honor your transformation process completely and to let go the physical. It's going through a rebirth. Yes, let it go. It's going to feel like you're empty the vault of the old, empty the bank accounts of the old, empty the closets, empty the cupboard, clear the house, let the house be empty in order for you to receive the new that's coming in. That's all metaphoric, of course, but if you are finding yourself being asked to move, being asked to release, even release your home, understand it's because that home, that space energetically no longer aligns with where your grid is, and you're being asked to go to where something does. And it's not something you need to try to force. You will simply be shifted. It'll be a harmony. It'll be a flow when the time is right for you to move. So you'll feel the inspiration, you'll feel the guidance, and then release. Okay, Source, when you're ready, we will go. It's not you panicking, trying to make things work. Release. Source is saying we are simply allowing you the understanding of the shift so that the grid can align. When the grid aligns, the support will come, the new place will come, it'll be there. This is not a realm of efforting. The Aquarian realm is not a realm of efforting and trying. That is why you're frustrated. You're trying to force things. That is the Piscean realm. That's the old realm. The Aquarian realm is a realm of flow. Fluidity. It's air frequency. Air is fluid. It flows. It's not rigid. Fluidity. So you'll receive the inspired frequency. Okay, thank you, Source. I shall await the inspired action. I shall await the opportunity. Show it to me. Should I do something now or should I wait? And you will know it. You will feel. If you're still trying to make things work and it's not working, it means no, it's not the right path for you. Because it's not, the energies aren't aligned. Everything will be at ease when you do it. That's when you know it's the right time. That's when you know it's the right frequency. That's when you know it's the right flow. If you're trying to do something and it's just not working, nothing is biting, it means you are in the wrong energies. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be given to you. It doesn't mean it won't be granted to you. It simply means not this way, not at this time. Let it go and rather spend your energies where things come within ease, because when things come within ease and you're in the frequency of ease, that which you've been wanting to do will then align with you within ease. Yes, and it's been a long journey, but this is you finally investing in you. This is you honoring you. It's a slow path, and Source is saying it's an illusion of slowness, actually, because there's no such thing as time. The work you have been doing has been monumental, and yet the shifts in the frequencies, they are gradual, because this is the building block. It's the foundation of creation, realigning to the source frequency you are. Okay, it's the clearing of everything. Imagine if you have this property and you've had this home all these years, and then it's demolished and cleared. You can't expect all of a sudden to have a bedroom and to have functional plumbing and to have, a kitchen you can cook in. No, first the piping and the electrics and the foundation needs to go. It's a slow process. You are rebuilding the foundation of the matrix, and that's what you're currently doing. And so Source is saying, yes, it might feel a bit slow because you are used to quick now, quick now, quick now, quick now, but easy come, easy go. And this is something to last for your lifetime, for legacies. This is when you finish this lifetime, the information and the structure you've built here will manifest in your next lifetime, no matter where that form is. Whatever dimension, whatever realm, whatever planet, whatever star, whatever being you are, what you have learned here will be added to the framework of the new place you are going to. It is a long-lasting frequency, so it's taking its time. It's an evolutionary step. You're awakening humans to an evolved state of being. So allow this to happen by you not trying to rush everything, but allowing everything to come in at the right time. And have patience. Have patience. You're really asked to have patience, because yes, you really want your things now. And Source is saying, if you only knew that you are receiving everything you're wanting exactly when you want it, but if you are just at ease, you allow what is ready to come in, and by the time whatever you actually have been wanting comes in, you're so distracted by everything you have, it simply comes in. And yes, it brings you joy, but you're not stressing about it. You are in celebration as it manifests. A powerful heal to the frequency of frustration, where you're transmuting it to patience, to ease. Right? When you're not frustrated, you're at ease. It's the transmutation of frustration to ease. So allow ease in all that you do. You see here the Knave of Wands, Page of Wands energy, new beginnings, divine timing, you beginning anew, a whole new way. The Wands is spirit energy, it's the action energy, solar plexus, but the Wands in tarot speak of the spirit realm, so the shadow, the spirit realm, creation with the divine masculine frequency, the source, the soul is the doing energy, this Aquarian realm. So now showing you new ways of how to navigate your new world, because this world is being reborn. The land of the old is clearing and you're aligning to new energies. Oh goodness, my apologies. Okay, Source actually wants, okay, yes, okay. This is the Knave of Coins, not the Knight of Coins. We saw the Knight of Coins. That is all we saw. And Source let us keep waffling on about patience and slow-moving energies. And we just checked on the Source and says, no, we wanted you to say that too, because some people have been very impatient with this energy, which is what's causing the frustration. So that message had to come out. Only now, all of a sudden, this card has changed to the Knave of Coins. We're like, oh, okay. Wow, this really looked like the Knight of Coins. That was so trippy. Okay, Knave of Coins and Knave of Wands. New physical manifestations, new physical opportunities, new doors, divine timing. This is you now navigating the new land which has been reborn, navigating the new physical realm, navigating the new frequencies, navigating the new experiences, new manifestations, new coming in. Okay, and it's coming through beautifully because it's a rebirth out of the old and in with the new, and you are so happy about this. And look, it mirrors the 5 of coins. So this is you navigating the new after the old has been cleansed, after the old is gone. Divine timing coming through the month of May, new physical manifestations coming through the month of May. Yes, slow in manifesting. That Knight of Coins energy still coming through. It has been slow because we've been really paving the foundation, really making it firm, making it steady. So Source is saying be patient, don't be frustrated because you want things now. So that's energy still here lingering on. Don't want it now. Focus on your present moment and focus on ease, focus on your well-being, and simply ask Source to bring in what is available, what is ready for you now. And whatever it is that's ready for you will come in and will flow in and will align in and will sink in. And before you know it, the new that you have been wanting is coming in. And Source saying also in a new way, in a new form. That is why release the how, release trying to problem solve and control within the illusion. It is time for you to really pick up the new operating system, to pick up the new energies of how you truly create. True creation is you being within Source and the realm taking the shape of Source. It's not you directing what Source is. That's the way of the illusion, and that keeps you small because you are saying this limitless, abundant, ever-loving, unconditional energy has to do things this way. You are limiting the limitless. You are conditioning the unconditional. You are keeping lackful energies within the abundance and yet expecting more. It doesn't work. Free Source to Source by freeing yourself to Source. That was so interesting because we promise you that was the Knight of Coins. Completely. Even the information channeling was all Knight of Coins. But Source just said, no, we had to bring that in because a few of you at this time, impatience has been a problem, and that's been adding to your frustration, and it's time for you to surrender to ease and not be impatient. This is meant to be a slow-moving process. It's meant not to be rushed. The new that's coming in, oh, it's meant to be stable. It's meant to be solid. And look, the moon, the moon coming through manifestation. We're also receiving that full moon in Scorpio on the 5th of May. Transformation, rebirth, an ending of a cycle, bringing about a new cycle where you are creating through your intuition. The Piscean energy, the moon card represents Pisces in tarot. The Piscean energy, the two fish, one swimming within the shadow, one swimming within the light, no longer restricted by fish bowls of conditioning and programming, now free in the divine oceans of Source, the divine ocean of the shadow, the divine ocean of the light, divine ocean of the spirit, divine ocean of the physical. And the fish in the spirit is freely navigating all the aspects of Source you are, thus allowing the fish in the physical to now discover all the aspects of Source you are in the physical. And it's up to you to swim with the freedom of the fish in the light, by allowing the physical to be an ocean. Don't make your physical realm a fishbowl. By controlling it, allow the physical realm to be the divine ocean of Source, and allow yourself to swim freely, because guess what? That's where your soulmates lie. Those are where all of your beautiful beings within Source are. That's when all your beautiful co-creative experiences that bring you joy, that celebrate you are. That's where all the golden manifestations are. That is where Source is. That is where you are, within the limitless frequency, the flow, the abundance of you, unrestricted, undefined, forever being in the discovery of the love you are. A powerful healing this May where you are finally releasing the restrictions, the codependencies, the limitations, the definitions, the imprisonment of the conditioned ways, the conditioned form, the conditioned you, the conditioned realms of creation, allowing yourself to simply center within the grid of source, to be source, to breathe source, to live source, to express source, by you being open to being shown the source you are through the receptivity of source within spirit and the expression of source within the physical. Blessed be.